Um, all right. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen, sir.
All right. We're going to do this trade recap on a trade we took together. This is a particular V51X trade. This is the
Okay, sir.
analysis. This is uh, this is the analysis here. Can you see it?
Yes, I can see very well.
Uh, the trade we took together yesterday. So this is where it triggers and this is where it triggers and it starts moving. So let's just go through the charts and let's do the recap together. So this is how we called 1:9 trade yesterday stroke today. We had this trade from yesterday stroke today. Today is Friday 25th. So I called the
Yes,
trade
sir.
yesterday and we had it till today. So I actually drop it on my VIP group also, and everybody make a lot of money. So how I
Wow,
took
that's so
it,
good.
what I saw and the reason why I took this trade, that's what I'll be explaining in this particular section. All right.
Okay.
If this is
All right,
one
sir.
hour time frame,
All right, sir.
let's go to 24 hours time frame. Firstly, we need to know the origin of the charts. We need to know what is actually happening on the charts. From the 24
Okay, sir.
hours time frame, you can see very boldly that the market has been creating series of buys. The market has been creating series of uptrend from here, down here, down here, down here. Now, and I think we pick this particular trade from this zone. So why do we pick this particular trade from this zone? This is the reason behind it. If you look very closely, you see the markets gave us this particular higher high here, gave you another higher low here. Don't forget, this is 24 hours time frame. This is daily time frame. So you need to know what is actually happening on your daily time frame or weekly time frame before you understand before you can just start jumping into your edge. Firstly, anything you want to do in trading, either you want to analyze on anything, first thing you need to do is check the daily time frame, understand the structure, understand what the
Okay, sir.
market has done, understand what the market is going to do next. Are you getting it?
All right, sir. Yes, sir.
So from this particular point, we see that the market has given us a higher high here, and the market has given us another higher low here. So, and the market has given us this break of structure to the upside that shows that the market is buying presently. So,
Sir.
why do I just decide that I'm going to take this trade here? So I saw something very, very important from this zone. This is, if you remember our basic class that we started with, I told you about the structure where the market always creates series of highs and low. When
Yes,
market
sir.
creates series of high and lows and give you some zones here, those zones are where your order block are sitting down. So this is what we'll be using in this particular trade. Now, if you look very closely now, you see from this particular higher high to this particular higher low, the market gave us an what's it called? An order block sitting here, resting in this particular place. So even as the market gave us this break of structure to the upside, the market came down to pick the order block. If this market eventually break this zone here, the market is still going to come back to pick another order block sitting here. All you need to do on your daily time frame is to just understand the major structure, what the market is actually doing. So let's go to 4 hours where we start analyzing the pair. So now, don't forget that what we
Okay, sir.
actually saw here is the break of the order block sitting down here. That's what I saw
Yes, sir.
before I start analyzing. So I went straight to 4 hour time frame and That's where it's getting more interesting. On my 4-hour time frame, I saw the particular block of structure sitting down here. You see the particular block of structure here, sitting down here, that
Yes, sir.
shows that this particular trade is going up. So I don't really see much on my 4 hours, but where the particular structure starts making sense is on 2 hours and 1 hour. Now, on my 2-hour time frame, I just look for my structure. Immediately I understand what the general structure is saying on daily time frame. The next thing for me to do is to start looking for my edge, my structure. Do you understand? That fits in what I am looking out for. So if you look out for this particular trend now, you see on these 2 hours, the trend has been selling down, meaning that the trend is coming down to pick the other block that we spotted on the daily time frame. That means the movement is actually coming for it. So here I actually saw an MSS. My MSS was sitting down here. That's my market structure shift, because from this particular zone, if you want to analyze, let me tell you something. If you want to analyze, first look at the left-hand side before you can make the decision on the right-hand side. Anytime you open your chart, the first thing you do is look at the left-hand side before you just jump into the right-hand side. Are you getting
Right,
it?
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Any decision you are making, first look at your left-hand side, know what is happening, know what has happened to determine what is going to happen next. So on this particular movement, I saw that the market has been selling down here. So this particular market was supposed to do something like this: come down here, sold to this particular place, and sell down again, which market never did something like that. It doesn't respect it. And what does market did? It break this particular guy here, which gave us this place as our market structure shift. That's where the market has changed the trend. So this area is going to be my market structure shift. And when I was teaching you about market structure shift and inducement and hope, now you see, I told you that once you have your market structure shift or your break of structure, the next thing to look out for is your inducement. And your inducement, the 4 rules that I gave you, that was your inducement must not mitigate either your break of structure or your market structure shift. Can you see it here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
sir.
this particular one has mitigated, so I couldn't use it. I just came down to this particular guy here.
Okay, sir.
This particular guy here to use this my order block that was resting here. Sorry about that. Now, this is what happened here. So this guy has mitigated our MSS. But while looking at my 1 hour structure, I saw a particular trend that I saw a particular structure. Can you see it here? I saw this particular
Yes, sir.
structure here. This particular structure gave me a breaker block entry instead of using another block here. And if you look very closely, this particular trade triggered both my breaker block and my order block together. This is my order block that I was supposed to use. If you look very closely, the market triggers both the breaker block and the order block together. If I wait for this order block, I will have entered with a sniper entry, but I use this breaker block, this particular breaker block. So this is the inducement protecting this breaker block here. If you go to your 30 minutes time frame, you see your inducement, you're resting on this particular zone, protecting this particular guy, meaning that this one doesn't mitigate this one. So that's why I use this breaker block as my entry. I could have waited for my other block also I should have waited for my other block also. But even though I wait for my other block or either my other block or my breaker block, I still got in with the trade, and trust me, we still smashed the full TP 1:9, which was very, very massive. So trade like this is very, very rare that is going to trigger both your breaker block and your order block together. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
This particular
Yes,
trade
sir.
is just, let me say, it's just full of experience. Experience happen here to be able to catch both the breaker block and the order block entry model together. So that's how we got this particular entry. So I used my breaker block as my entry model, and this particular guy triggered both my breaker and my order block together, and trust me, it cleared all this liquidity to the upside. If we can actually still look for another entry, because trust me, we have a lot of liquidity to be cleared out. Do you understand why we
Yes,
hit
sir.
we hit TP and we are done for the week? So we prepare for next week,
That's so
and
fantastic.
that's how we got the trade. Thank you so much. And
Yes.
I think this section actually makes a lot of sense. So I'm going to give you an assignment concerning that, which is going to help you.
All
So
right, sir.
let me stop recording and give you your assignments so that we can call it a day.